Ooh, there we go. The numbers are starting to pop up, Isabel.
All right.
That's so great. Hello, everybody.
Hello.
Okay, we're getting up there. Aloha, everyone. Hey, Amy. Cynthia.
Hey.
Lindsay's on. Kelly
There's Kelly
Rich.
Ritchie. Oh, Miss Monkmeyer.
Miss Monkmeyer's on. I love it. Aloha from Chicago. Yes, yes, yes.
Yes.
Barb Orvis, how the heck are ya?
Mr. Murphy.
Karen Alfonso. Oh my gosh, it's been too long.
Miss
Colleen, yes.
Hello.
I love it. Oh, you guys, thanks so much for coming on.
Yeah, thank you. This is fabulous.
This is awesome.
Wow.
Yay.
Yes, it's so nice it'd be nice to see all your faces.
I know.
In person.
In person,
Yeah.
exactly. Soon.
Yeah.
Soon, right,
Yeah.
Izzy?
Exactly.
Yeah, we'll figure out something.
Yes.
All right, so people are still.
Oh, Miss Hennessy.
Yeah. Hi, Jan. Oh my God, long time no see. No see your name either. That's awesome. All right, so I'm sure people will still be popping on as we get going, but how about I get started, Izzy, so we can
Sounds perfect.
get this ball rolling. Okay.
Exactly. High speed.
High speed. All right. Aloha, everyone, and thank you so much for joining in today. Isabel and I had a couple conversations a little while ago and said, let's do something that'll give everybody a nice update on the companies, but yet be light and fun and entertaining. So hence, here we go, our 2021 Insurance Financial Market Update, coming live from Annapolis and Chicago.
In Chicago.
So, yeah. So for those of you that I don't know, I haven't met, my name's Inge Campbell. I'm one of the sales managers on the Maui Jim Corporate Gifts team. I've been 34 years in the hospitality business. It'll be 15 years in September. I'm going to be with Maui Jim. I'm based in Annapolis, Maryland, and cover the Mid-Atlantic territory. So just so happy to be here, be part of this team, and to be with all of you today. So what I'm going to do is kind of give you a little update on stuff. Oh, yes. Well, how can I forget this? So all of my amazing teammates, with the exception of Karen and Jonathan, are on the call today. So chat with them. They'll be helping answer any questions if you have anything during the presentations. But, I couldn't be part of a better team. So I'm just so happy that all of them are participating in this today, too. So a little bit on our agenda. For those of you who might not be as familiar with us, I'm going to do a little history, go over the family of products and experiences, give you some updates on some on-site stuff that's coming back with our safety standards, an update on our digital programs, which pretty much kept us alive all during the craziness this last year and a half. And then my amazing friend and partner, Isabel Mahon, is going to do a wonderful update on Fairmont and Accor. And then towards the end of the webinar, don't leave us because we have some really fun surprise entertainment for you. So I hope you'll enjoy it. All right, so to get started, little history on Maui Jim. For those of you who don't know, it was started by a man named Jim on the island of Maui, hence where the name came from. There were 7 styles. You could only get them on the beaches of Kaanapali in Maui, and that was pretty much it. The current owner purchased the company in 1991. He's still the owner, and we're the largest privately owned sunglass company in the world to that effect. He came off of the island, or to the islands of Hawaii, and brought it to the mainland and went into a partnership with RLI Vision Corporation in Peoria, bought them in 96. And so we now have a home office in Maui and our beautiful corporate headquarters in tropical Peoria, Illinois. Our corporate gifts division was created in 2000, And in 2017, we actually executed a record number of 10,000 events in the existence of our division. So something to be very proud of. And it's just grown even more since then. And then, of course, last year too, in 2020 was our 20-year anniversary. So we are the #1 premium polarized sunglass brand in the world with tons of beautiful styles and SKUs and 16 distribution centers all over the world. So we can help you do your events no matter where they are. So next slide. So just a little bit of tidbit information on Maui Jim at a glance. Over the years that we've been in existence, we have been to done events in 106 different countries. We have 20 years of gifting experience, as I mentioned, with our anniversary last year. We are one of the most gender neutral brands out in the market, 53% being female. Every event staff person that will be at your program will always be an employee of Maui Jim. So you are guaranteed the knowledge and the great customer service that you're used to with Maui Jim. Our average age consumer is definitely ticking to the younger. So it's not just your dad's sunglasses anymore. We have styles and all kinds of different, sunglasses for everybody. So, and then on a normal year, non-crazy pandemic year, we probably do about 1,200 plus events all over the world. So, and then digitally has probably added to that too. One of the things I love to remind people of too is our world-class customer service. All calls will be answered live in 20 seconds or less. Even when you're online on mauijim.com, you're going to get a live person to chat with. Our warranty and repair services are second to none with an average 3-day turnaround. And then, once you become a customer of Maui Jim, we're going to take care of you for the life of your glasses. Next one, Bethy. Okay, so our family of products. All of you know Maui Jim sunglasses. Again, premium polarized brand, the most premium polarized brand in the world. Our technology is second to none. It changes the way you see the world and protects your eyes on top of that. Our newest product is our blue light protect lens. This is the frames I have on right now. This is an optical frame that are sold in eye doctors' offices. We do have 2 packages available for groups, but it definitely helps protect your eyes from the bad blue light. So your eyes get tired, strained from looking at different devices and computers and cell phones and iPads. So our blue light lenses will help you with that. And then our amazing sister company, Zeal Optics. They have a beautiful line of sunglasses that have just gotten better and better over time. And then still ski goggles. They were known for their ski goggles when we purchased them, and those just stay at the top of the list if you are any type of a winter sport person. So we have been getting back into live events, thank goodness. Like I said, on a normal year, 1,200 plus events staffed by Maui Jim employees. Your pricing is always discounted and based on the size of the group and the package that you pick. And you can always logo a case, a cloth, or a pouch for just a nominal fee. So we just send us your logo and we take care of that for you. And then while we are going through this and starting to get better back into the world of being on site and in person, we definitely have some wonderful safety protocols in place so everybody can feel safe, social distanced, everything with being back live. And hopefully that will be happening more and more. Our collections at a glance. Our main 3 are always our standard deluxe and our premium plus. We do have a basic package that is the lowest priced one. That's all our Maui Jim Sports. So if you are a little bit more cost conscious, that can definitely work too. And then we actually have a higher end now too, a luxury collection, which is all of our styles from like $400 to $479. So definitely some ones to take a look at. So anything that you need, you just give us your price point or we can customize the collection for you as well. Our sister company, Zeal Optics, amazing sunglasses. They have their own polarized lens called Illume. They are all plant-based. They're made from the castor oil plant, so it's a lot of give back to the environment and help save our earth. Plant-based sunglasses built for life outdoors. They are all very, very easy to wear, lightweight, and super popular with anybody who has any kind of an active lifestyle. They're a little bit lower price point than Maui Jim, so definitely check with your manager to get those prices. And the coolest thing, not only that they're plant-based material, that the glasses are made out of plant-based material, but they have wonderful programs to give back to the earth too. So every time you buy a Zeal, whether it's a sunglass or a goggle, they plant a tree. There's actually a Zeal forest outside of Boulder, Colorado. We're part of 1% for the Planet and giving back to the National Forest Foundation. And then we started a new program a few years ago called Shades for Seas, where they're cleaning up the ocean. So as much as for all the pairs that you buy, they end up cleaning up about 12 million square feet of coastline for the next year they did in 2021. So again, another amazing give back program to our Mother Earth. So our digital gifting, we always had gift cards. We used them for special events, sometimes for fans, things like that. But when the pandemic hit and we couldn't be in person, we revamped it and made it better than ever. So our two programs are our All Access, which is a flat rated gift card, or you can even buy it in an e-code, and it gives every recipient the ability to go on to mauijim.com or zealoptics.com and pick any pair of glasses they want. If they are based in the US, shipping and taxes included. If they are not, just contact us and we can help you with the shipping for everything, but everybody gets to go and pick any pair that they want in the entire collection on either of the brand's websites. And you can get it as a physical card. Again, we can send it to you as an e-code. And then we also have a redemption form that we can use for what we call our Select Choice program, which is just a little bit more customized and gives you a little bit less, maybe can fit your budget a little bit better, and kind of like the on-site with the 18 different pairs. So we help walk you through that and get you all of the styles that are best for your group as well. Our newest feature, it just started about a month ago on our website on mauijim.com. Virtual try-on is here. Anything that you have that has a camera, whether it's your computer, your phone, your iPad, it takes a picture of your face. You pick the glasses that you want to see on, and boom, it puts them right on your face so you can see how they look without having to go to a store and try them on. As stores are getting open more and more, obviously we'd love you to go and try them on physically, but this is actually the next best thing. So I think it's a really fun feature that works great with the All Access or Select Choice digital programs too. So just a recap of all of our experiences and our brands. We can do on-site programs. They're increasing more and more. We're definitely filling our calendar for the fall and definitely for next year. So really looking forward to seeing everybody in person. If you're not ready to do that or have any kind of a hybrid program, then definitely we have the digital program for you too that can work with both, for both Maui Jim and for Zeal. So now on to my wonderful friend and partner, Isabel Mahon with Fairmont and Accor. I'll leave it up to you now, Izzy, you're on. Take off your
Sorry
microphone.
about that. I know. I was
There you go.
making sure I put it on. I forgot to take it off. I see an awful lot of people on the webinar that I've known for a long time, but I'm Isabel Mahon. I'm with Fairmont, part of Accor Hotels. And over the next few minutes, I'm going to very quickly try to update you on some of the programs we've got going on. We're going to move to the next slide just to remind everybody of the multitudes of brands that fall under the Accor portfolio. Most of this group lives in luxury and premium, and because of time and where we're booking right now, I'm going to focus a little more on North America. So we're going to move on just to remind you of all of our locations, both in the United States, which went quite quickly, and Canada, which is perfect. Just to remind you of where our hotels are located in North America. So just a couple of highlights from 20 and 21. So some of our new hotels, we opened the Sofitel Mexico City Reforma, very end of 2019, 275 rooms, including 56 suites, next to the US Embassy, largest ballroom, 5,000 square feet, much more a business hotel than probably incentives. Next, the Fairmont El San Juan. We took that hotel over in January of 2020. It's 377 guest rooms with 13 suites. We have 40,000 square feet of indoor space with our grand ballroom at 11,000 square feet. Moving on, 21C, which some of you may know. We have a variety of them. They're about, I think we're up to about 8 or 9 hotels now. It joined our portfolio probably about 3 years ago, but the most recent addition is here in downtown Chicago. We actually opened it like February of 20. Then we all know what happened, sort of closed again. We just reopened a couple of months ago. It is sitting 1 block off Michigan Avenue It's great for small incentives or board meetings. It's 297 rooms, and the largest square meeting space is 2,000 square feet. Moving on to our Fairmont Century Plaza, which some of you may remember this hotel from years gone by. This entire area has been redeveloped. The hotel is the lower section in the front there, with the two buildings behind it are now condos. It is opening in September of this year, 400 guest rooms, 24,000 square feet of meeting space, with the largest ballroom being 13,000. Then we're going to move on to our newest addition in Miami. They just joined the Accor family in January of this year. It's oceanfront, 179 rooms. It's got a total of 15,000 square feet of space, with its largest space of 4,000. And we have indoor and outdoor space at that property. Next, we are going to move on to some, just a quickie. I just threw these in, probably Carlton House, a Fairmont hotel in Dublin, or in Ireland, just outside of Dublin. And the Fairmont Windsor Park, just outside of London, are probably the two on that list that might jump out as just some additions to our Fairmont, to all of our core portfolio openings. So now we're going to move on to just some of the recent transformations, renovations, restorations, whichever you'd like to call them. And the first one I want to pull up is Mayakoba. So our Fairmont Mayakoba right now, we started in February and will be completed very early this fall. We've redone the pool areas, 3 of our restaurants, and 135 of our guest rooms. And then next summer, the summer of 22, we will do the remainder of the guest rooms, the spa, and the last 2 restaurants, Las Brisas and La Laguna. Moving on to a little closer to home, Washington, D.C. So we had redone all the guest rooms in that property in 17. We updated the lobby in 2019, which still looks really fresh and neat, cool. And in the last, early this year, we spent another $3 million redoing the function space and freshening it up. Next, we're going to go to Bermuda, to our Fairmont Southampton. So this is a really large restoration project that we're doing down there. It is being done. It's going to be starting here very shortly. They are redoing the gold floor in that hotel. They're going to refresh all the other guest rooms. They are redoing down at the beach and our restaurants. They have an opening date, let's say, before the summer of 22, with the sort of, some of the issues that we've all been reading about with labor and lumber and those kind of things. I would say 23 is the year that I feel really comfortable moving forward with Southampton. Now we're going to go to the far other coast, the Fairmont Olympic. So we had redone the guest rooms in a lot of that hotel just prior to the pandemic. But while it was going on, we did another $25 million restoration to the lobby in that hotel. They have done a spectacular job bringing a lobby to what a grand dam like that property deserves to have. And then we're going to go a little further north up to Whistler. And we've just done in the last year a $4.3 million on all of our suites, not on our gold floor. We updated the health club and the pool complex, renovated our conference space, and added $350,000 worth of new furniture, linens, and technology, and renovated our Portobello restaurant at the Chateau. Moving on from that, the next ones we're going to go through really quick. I just want to remind you a few of my favorite great group hotels. So we're just the Empress in Victoria. Then we're going to move to Vancouver, where I have 3 properties: my Fairmont Hotel Vancouver, my Fairmont Waterfront, and my Fairmont Pacific Rim, that are all great group hotels. We're going to pop over to Hawaii. I've actually got both the Kealani and my Fairmont Orchid, one of my favorites. Moving on to San Francisco, which is where our Fairmont name came from, and also has had some major restoration in the last few years. Moving on to the Grand Del Mar. It's a smaller hotel just outside of it's in San Diego, but it's a great little group hotel and triple 5 diamond. It's got a 5 diamond restaurant, 5 diamond spa, and the hotel is 5 diamond. And moving on to Austin, which a lot of you were probably with us in 2019 and at the last annual FICP where we were in person. So you probably experienced this hotel. Great function space, great rooms, and very easy to walk to all the districts, the both food and beverage and entertainment in Austin. And back to Bermuda, where my Hamilton Princess, my other hotel in Bermuda, we've done renovation at that hotel. We've added pools. We've got a new restaurant sitting out over the harbor. Most of the guest rooms, there's still a wing that still needs to be renovated at that property, but it is, it's a great spot. It's good for groups that especially have some leisure time because you're walkable right into the town. And we have our own private beach that has a shuttle to, as well as we have golf courses that we can use in Bermuda. And moving last but not least of reminders, is Eastern Canada and Quebec City, one of our iconic landmark properties, the Fairmont Le Chateau Frontenac. So just a little more core updates as we move on. Our All Safe program, which we'll go to the next slide. Our All Safe, every one of my friendly competitors, we've all had one. This is changing. We can go to the next slide. Changing, by location, by country, by state. But please note that the cleanliness and everything will absolutely always be there. But you can actually go on our website and pull this up, and you can click on each of those little links to tell you what a core promise is to you in each of our properties. And then something that's been very close to our heart for years is most of you are aware that we've been very involved in the environmental programs, probably one of the first because of our history in the Canadian Rockies. So our commitment as we move to the next slide was really to get rid of single-use plastic by the end of 20. Well, we all know what happened this year, and all of a sudden water bottles have become much more important than the sharing of water. So our goal is to get there, but we're working on eliminating all single-use plastic, especially when you can do it in the showers, the bathrooms, in different places. So that is a goal. And probably something that I know a few of you know about, but maybe not everyone, our All Meeting Planner program. We now have meeting planner points, and you can use a core membership, which hopefully most of you have in our individual travel program, and you can connect your group bookings to that. As you can see, I've given you the email there, or the link for the website, but please, if anybody has questions, because of the speed and what we've got going on today, most of you can probably know how to reach me at isabel.mahon@fairmont.com. And please just send me your questions. I can send you links. I can send you more information or anything you'd like to know. And as we go to my final slide and I fly away, I send it back to my friend Inge Campbell for our surprise.
Thank you, Isabel. That was wonderful information. God, I love your Fairmont hotels. They are just amazing.
Thank you.
Okay, so what we wanted to do was give you a nice surprise, something fun to watch, and hopefully even be able to use for your future events. I'm not sure how many people might know this, but I am a total geek for the show Dancing with the Stars. And I was able to go to a live taping a couple years ago in LA with my dear friend Cindy Smart with Smart Entertainment. and she has made all of the stars align. And we're going to be able to have a beautiful dance presentation and then a live Q&A from two of the Dancing with the Stars pros, Alan Burston and Britt Stewart. Alan is a 6-season pro on Dancing with the Stars. He won a couple years ago with the Bachelorette, Hannah Brown, if you guys remember that. And then Britt has been on the show in the troupe as a dancer for several years. And then she became one of the pros last year during the pandemic series that happened, and Johnny Weir was her partner. So the fun thing to know too is these two are best friends. So they love hanging out together, doing the dancing together, and they can also be at your corporate event. So we're going to see them on camera live in just a little bit, and they're going to do a wonderful dance for us. And then stick around because we're going to have a live Q&A. So put your questions in the chat box, or if you have my text number or Isabel's text number, send it to us and we'll get them to answer some questions too. So let's roll, guys.
Hello. How
Hey,
are you guys?
Ellen. Hey, Britt.
So excited to be here. We're going to turn on the music and we're going to dance for you guys.
I love it.
All right, here we go.
Won't stop the beat and go!
Oh my God, you guys, that was awesome.
Thank you so much.
Oh, you're so good. You're so good. You are two of my favorites. I can't even tell you how excited and fanned out I am. Look at me. I went and I got my glitter on just for you guys.
Yeah, beautiful. You're part of the dance now.
I'm part of the dance now. Yeah, I wish. Oh my God. All right. So I'm going to get you guys to catch your breath a little bit. All right. But I want you to know that like all the participants, the planners that are on this call, all work for amazing companies in the insurance and financial market. Before, during, and post-pandemic, they love to book really great entertainment for their programs. So, maybe some of them will be asking questions about that or whatever. But, I know you guys have been doing more and more, or want to do more and more corporate events, right?
Yes.
Yeah.
Yeah, I think it's so much fun being able to perform for, a large audience, and we've been missing that. Usually we're on tour for 3 months, traveling the country and doing little corporate events here and there. But, being stuck in a studio, it's our worst nightmare. No one's clapping for us here.
Exactly. Well, and, just the way you're able to interact with everyone and make them feel comfortable. I mean, God, I am a total fangirl. I am so geeked out right now that I'm actually getting to talk to you.
Well, thank you so much. We love dancing, as you can tell. It's something that's so fun. We love being with people who enjoy the dancing and the audience, and it makes us have even more energy when we see someone smiling. So seeing you smile right now it's the best part of my day.
It really broke my heart, and I feel like both of us thrive on person interactions we really missed. And so just being able to spread our passion and share it with everybody else is just, and even right now over Zoom, it's just such an honor. Yeah, thank you.
I'm sure if you could see everybody else's faces on this call because all the chat's going crazy. Like, this is such a cool surprise. Oh my God, how fun. So yes, I'm so happy that you're able to do this with us. So you guys, like, outside of just like working together and stuff, you guys are really good friends too, I heard.
Yeah, we're like each other's therapists.
Yeah, actually, kind of, yes.
I charge her an hourly right now. It's fine.
Well, don't go too overboard. I'm thinking she probably has to help you too.
I would say for sure, me and Britt are the closest on the show. Like,
Okay.
we've become such good friends, and we've known each other for so long. And a funny story, when she joined the show, how many seasons ago? There was like 5, 6 seasons ago.
Yeah, 6
We
seasons
did
ago.
not mesh. We did not like each other.
No.
And
No way.
Yeah, just randomly, like, didn't have any preconceived notions about each other, just didn't vibe. And then, like, one day we became best friends. Like,
It literally happened overnight like
Yeah.
that, and we still talk about it.
yeah, we still talk about, like, why weren't we friends before? And, like, maybe 3 or 4 years ago, we just became best friends.
Yeah, and I think it enhances
Yeah.
how we dance together, because then we do stuff outside of dance as well. And like,
Yeah.
Oh yeah, the chemistry's there. You can totally see it. Absolutely. Absolutely. All right. So I've got some questions that some people have been asking. So I'm going to throw a few things out there for you. Okay. When you are in the midst of the show, how many hours a day are you working with your stars?
Great question. Every star is different. Some people want to be there, some don't. Usually I get very lucky. My partners are very, active, and they really want to succeed in the show. Once you get there, it is your life. So we probably rehearse 4 to 5 hours a day.
yeah. And for the whole time, there's no days off.
Yeah, you don't get days off because then you feel guilty.
Mm-hmm.
It's like, what if we mess up? It's because we took the day off.
Just got one day off, that's why.
Oh my God. Well, and Britt, you were part of the troupe for a while. So you were constantly having to rehearse, learn probably 5 numbers a show and stuff too when you were doing all those things, right?
Oh yes, being on troupe is you have to be a jack of all trades, and you are literally learning so many things to perform live on Monday night. And you're in this rehearsal and that rehearsal and then this rehearsal and then opening numbers. And so you really have to be flexible and like malleable when you're on troupe.
I'm not very flexible.
Oh, I don't know about that.
It's true.
It looks like I'm flexible, but I'm gonna have to go ice bath for 30 minutes.
Okay. You're young enough. You're not supposed to be icing yourself yet. Okay, so another one said, what guest has had the most impact on you?
Oh, great question. I'm gonna say, what guest? What's that?
Yeah.
I think I'm gonna have to go ahead and say Hannah, my partner, just because we won. And when I tell you, you don't know what it, like, I've imagined it my whole life. From when I was 10 years old, I was like, oh, I'm gonna be on the show, I'm gonna win it. I couldn't even imagine how amazing it felt. So like, that's something special that I know that me and Hannah will share forever because it's on YouTube.
Yeah, well, that too. Yeah, exactly. And Britt, you with Johnny Weir too. Oh my God, you guys had awesome chemistry. That had to be pretty fun.
We did. It's so funny. I think this season will be the most memorable, not only because it was my first, but because we instantly connected. We had a really natural and organic friendship from the get-go. And then, we made it until semifinals.
Yeah.
So we got to be with each other for months, and it was just so special.
And your first partner is always, you as a pro, you don't know what to expect.
Yeah.
Her first season went a lot better than my first season.
Yeah.
My first season, I think I got eliminated second. But we're not here for a long time. We're here for a good time.
Yes.
There you go. There you go. Well, and I just love the journey. Everybody talks about the journey, but it really is. You don't know some of these people who come on in the very beginning, and then you absolutely love them by the end of the show.
Yeah.
So yeah, it's a great ride. Okay, so another question. What style of dancing do you like most to do?
I really like the Argentine tango.
Ooh, that's sexy. That's
it's sexy.
sexy.
It's passionate. I've been working out a lot, so I can do a lot of lifts.
This is true.
But it's very, it has those sensual moments, but it also has those wow factors. So to me, it's one of the most fun to dance. And, I'm all about passion, and that dance exudes passion.
I was just about to say, if I had to describe Alan's personality in a style, in a dance style, it would be Argentine tango. He is one of the
Wow.
most passionate people that I think I've ever met, and in every way possible. Funny, like
hilarious,
intense, you know,
modest,
humble.
humble.
I would say for me, I really love the Viennese waltz. I love it a lot, and then I also love to be spicy. So I love cha-cha, like something similar to what we did today.
Yeah, I'm totally into the whole Latin thing. I always loved Latin night. I hope that maybe that comes back.
Oh,
that was
I'm
always
sure
my favorite night to watch. Yeah.
That's everyone's favorite.
Yeah, exactly. All right, what's the most complicated dance move, and how do you remember all the steps?
Oh, great question. So I think the hardest dance for any celebrity to do is the samba.
Hands down.
It's, you know, it's so intricate and there's so much going on like internally that most people just watching don't see. It's really hard to understand for the celebrities for some reason. And they all, you know, it probably doesn't help that whenever we do get a samba, we're like, oh, this is the hardest dance. So right away, we're putting it out there that it's the hardest one. You know, they get frightened by it, but you know, it's every show and every dance is different for every celebrity. You know, I've had dances where like a foxtrot is somebody's hardest dance because it doesn't work for them, but their cha-cha is amazing. But then mostly it's the opposite way around. Most people are better at the slow dances. And, you know, it's just something that I get to hold them and control them.
Yeah.
It seems easier.
What's so funny is last season, actually, guys, the male celebrities on the show usually struggle with frame. And Johnny was really good at frame. He shined in the slower dances. And then now we joke about it. He never wants to salsa again. He's told me if I ever try and salsa with him, he will not be friends with me anymore.
Well, and he loves all those costumes too. I would think he would love all the glitter and the fringe and all that go along with the Latin stuff, right?
I think so, but he's an emotional guy. He likes to emote and be emotional. So.
Oh, that's true. That's the drama skater in him, I bet, right? Yeah. Okay, so a couple more here. Always have wondered, how do the ladies not fall out of their shoes?
That's a good question.
That's a good question.
Let's start by saying, did anyone watch last season? Okay. My partner, you know, it's a balance, literally a balancing act of learning steps, learning how to dance in heels. Yeah. The ladies' heels are 3 inches high and very thin. It's so hard. I'm gonna give all the credit to the ladies that dance in heels, because if you put me in heels, I would not be. I mean, I would look marvelous and fabulous, but it would be harder. Okay.
I mean, who now wants to see Alan do some cha-cha heels?
I don't.
Oh, absolutely. I gotta see that 3-inch pair of heels.
Maybe if you take us to the Fairmont in Hawaii, I might put on.
There you go.
Maybe we can cut a deal.
There we go. Now we're talking.
We love it.
It's one of the hardest things for the female celebrities, and a lot of times the female pros will kind of give them some tips and tricks, because it's completely different dancing in heels. Your weight's different, and for us, it's like it's part of our DNA now. We're just used to it because it's how we grew up, it's how we trained in it. But it's definitely an element that's hard.
Yeah, it's definitely a hard element. I think one of the things that I like to do is, from the first day, I make my celebrity wear the heels so they get used to it. You know, by the end of the first week, they're walking around at home in their heels, you know, just trying to get used to it. And for some reason, their shoes blister. Like, their feet are so blistered by the end of the first week.
I mean, my feet still blister with new shoes.
Yeah, it's I don't know why they keep doing it, but it looks good.
Yeah, it's great.
It does. It looks good. Makes those legs look long, that's for sure. Okay, a couple of business questions then too. So this is so awesome for corporate events. Do you teach small VIP groups?
Yes. So we do a lot of, you know, teaching small events. Actually, both of us go on like little conventions around the country. So we're so, you know, familiar with teaching groups in convention settings.
Yes.
Because that's what we do.
Yeah, and actually we had a little pet project a year ago where we decided to It was during the pandemic, so it was all over Zoom, but we created our own little masterclass series. So we both teach separately, but we also have experience teaching together. And like Alan said, being on the show is something really unique. Not a lot of professionals in the dance industry have experience teaching non-dancers, and it's definitely a unique talent that you have to have.
Absolutely. Last year, I actually got the opportunity to teach all of BBC Worldwide
That's right.
on Zoom.
Wow.
And it is a lot harder on Zoom. And when I tell you the president of BBC Worldwide was doing a salsa, I was like, I can't believe I'm telling my boss what to do right now.
That's very cool though, because I kind of see this as a, dancing with the CEO, like having you guys come out, do a whole little song and dance as the thing, and then all of a sudden you go over to a table and you have an executive that both of you each pick out and go dance with them. People would totally freak out. Yeah.
Exactly.
Yeah, that's
We'll bring you on stage. We'll put you in some high heels.
Yep.
A dress maybe.
Who knows?
I know, could even be part of a wellness program, right?
Exactly.
I mean, it's good exercise. Everybody loses weight when they're on your show, and they look amazing. So
everyone does, and it's so honestly. Also, dance is so good. When speaking about wellness, it's great for weight and cardio, but it's also really good for your soul. It allows this inner joy to just really exude. And I don't know about you, but when I don't dance, I can tell a difference.
Yeah, I think dancing really, it's something that most people aren't comfortable with, but then they see how they're pretty good at it, even though they've never done it before. And, it builds confidence. It's a lot of fun. I think dancing is probably, you lose so much weight in it because it doesn't feel like exercise or working out. You're having fun doing it. And so you kind of the time just goes by. And we were just in the studio for 5 hours doing a jive.
Oh my gosh, you guys! I just can't wait for this year to come back. It's going to be so fun. Any hints you can give on who the stars might be this year?
We don't know anything.
Oh, you don't?
We do
really? You really don't?
No, we really don't. And usually, fun fact, we don't find out our partners until 2 weeks before the live show.
Yeah.
Okay.
It is, so you get 2 weeks of rehearsal as much as you can before the first live show. And we don't even meet them until, they don't tell us, oh, you're going to be dancing with this person this season. It's walk in the door and surprise.
Last season, I met Johnny a week before the premiere.
Oh my gosh. So really when they film you guys walking into the studio or whatever, just seeing each other, that really is the first time you know who it is.
That's our first time we know who it is.
Wow. I thought that was kind of set up, but I love hearing that it's a total surprise live thing. That's great. That is great.
I wish it was set up too. That way I can do some research before I walk in.
There's no way to prepare.
Yeah, well, that's what you guys are so good at, though. You make them feel comfortable. You make them look great. And, the show is just so enjoyable. It's for the whole entire family. And, I've seen every single season. The fact that I got to come to a live taping a couple years ago is just fantastic. So, I love you guys. Thank you so much for doing this. This has been so fun. So fun. I'm sure there's going to be lots more questions that'll come out. So we'll just might have to email Carrie and get you to answer everything.
You'll just have to book us to answer those questions.
Oh, there you go. Okay, I'll have to book us. Very good. Very good. Oh my God, you guys, thank you so much.
Thank you so much.
Have an awesome day. And where those Maui Jims? Where those Maui Jims? Yeah.
Yeah, thank you for the glasses again.
You're welcome. You're welcome.
All right, guys. Bye-bye.
Bye. Oh my gosh, that was so fun. What'd you think, Izzy?
I loved it.
Yeah?
I loved it. It was a lot of fun. Absolutely. And your enthusiasm may make me actually have to turn it on this year.
Well, it's one of those things that I love dancing. I love the music. I love the show. And it's now in my blood. I can't even stand it. If I ever get to go again, it'll be I think I'll die and go into heaven. So what I'd love to do now, you guys, hopefully there's still plenty of you on the call, because the reason that we were able to get the Dancing with the Stars with Alan and Britt with us is through my dear friend, Cindy Smart, who is the sole owner and proprietor of Smart Entertainment out in California. My friend Lynn Lee with PRA, who I know a lot of people on this call know. They are very good friends. And one day, a couple of years ago, Lynn contacted me and she's like, my friend Cindy Smart has some tickets to go to, Dancing with the Stars with some really good clients if you have any, whatever. And I'm like, what? Are you kidding me? Oh my God. So she has worked with people from So You Think You Can Dance. She has produced corporate entertainment for years with all kinds of different corporations. She has connections like nobody's business. And I've got to tell you, she is one of the sweetest, most wonderful people. She will help you negotiate. She'll get the prices that you'll need. She'll figure out a way for you to be able to do whatever you need to do. I'll tell you, this girl is a miracle worker and you all need to know her. So I want my friend Cindy to come on there, baby. Start talking. Tell us all about you.
I've never had such an introduction in my life. I can't even afford to pay you for what you just said. So thank you. But she's not kidding. When she heard that Dancing with the Stars was on the table, she's flying across the country. We're setting up drinks. She's doing hair, nails. There was wardrobe happening. We had a blast. So she really does love it. But thank you guys for making me a part of this. And I think Inge's passion really is what drove us to choose this particular thing for you guys. But like she said, I produce corporate entertainment. I've been doing it for 25 years. Yes, I started very young, of course. And
you were just a baby.
I am. I'm just a child. See, I love her. I love this woman. But doing it for 25 years, that's all I do. It's only entertainment. It's only private, non-ticketed. So I'm in the interworking. So after years, like when I started, it was, Jay Leno and Kenny Loggins and Journey, you kind of get tired of that. So I wanted to find something new and became friends with Mary Murphy. And she said, I want to do something with Dancing with the Stars. And I kept thinking, okay, but how do I do this? No one was doing it. So I literally.
And Mary Murphy is one of the judges on So You Think You Can Dance.
Yeah, she's okay. So You Think You Can Dance, a judge. Everybody, she's a little loud and boisterous. When we go out to eat, people turn around and they go, I know that voice. So she's a lot of fun. But she had such a passion. And I said, I really think this is perfect for the corporate market. So through her and those connections, started Dancing with the Stars. And it's my passion project. I've worked with all types of entertainers, but this is, it's good. Everyone knows of it. If they don't watch the show, their mother, grandmother, husband, someone loves it, their kids. And it can be all price ranges. So it can be a dance lesson. It can be one couple dancing between courses at a dinner, or we could do something huge by bringing in Ray Chu and his orchestra, who's the one that it was gracious.
Yeah, those were his seats he gave to us when we went to the show. That was so amazing. And he came up and actually met us after the show was over. That was like so impressive.
He did. He's the sweetest guy. And we didn't go backstage to thank him. He came out to see us and to meet Inge. And so he, again, gets corporate, would love to do it. And would love to bring in his whole orchestra, play dinner music, have a great time. Then we can put it on an entire show with dancers, celebrities. We can bring in guest singers. It could be a 6-figure show, or it could be a $5,000 event with maybe one couple or teaching dance lessons. So we can fit it in. And one of the most exciting things we do, I think, is dancing with the executives. And Inge, you touched on that. What we do is train in advance. And so would have a dancer train with the executive. There's different ways to do it. It could be, they could fly across country and train, which one gentleman did, and it was great. Or we could do it backstage like I did with Miss Colleen. Yes, I see you watching Miss Colleen. We just trained her backstage to.
I remember that one. That was awesome.
Wasn't that
so
fun?
jealous. I was jealous.
I know, she did great. But to have the surprise factor of having one of your executives or multiple executives dance with Dancing with the Stars, it's just so much fun. And it's always used as a surprise, and it blows them away, and it's very fun. But we can use them in a lot of different ways. So that's one of my passion projects. And before that, it was tons of concerts we do worldwide. I've produced Bocelli in Rome and Bon Jovi on the beach in Hawaii. So clearly those were two of my favorites, and just all levels. So yeah.
You do comedians, you do celebrity chefs. I mean, there's just a plethora. You go onto her website, you guys, there is just so much to choose from. And I've got to tell you, Cindy, you are a very smart woman. You are I mean, it's just the way you handle everything. It's amazing. I just love that I know you and that you're in my life.
Thank you so much. You're so sweet. And I love working with good people because life's too short not to. So I just thank you for giving me this opportunity and to say hello. I love doing corporate entertainment. It is my passion, just like her passion is Maui Jim and the sunglasses. And we love what we do. And like she said, I'm here to negotiate for the client. I don't want to make, Bocelli more money. No offense, Mr. Bocelli, but I don't want to make you more money. I want to get you the best deal. So I just love what I do and would love to work with you guys anytime. And yeah, we have a lot of fun, as you can tell. You should have heard our sound check. It was a blast. So we always have fun. But thank you so much for making me a part of this event. I've always loved FICP. I was with you guys in the Bahamas. And it's just a truly exceptional group. And that's why I wanted to invite Alan and Brett. I told them how amazing you were and that you're just the cream of the crop as far as event planners. And if they're going to do one favor for me this year and do this, that this was the group. So Inge, thank you again. I appreciate it.
It's totally my honor to be partnered with you and with my wonderful friend, Isabel. I mean, this has been great. This hour is pretty much almost there. And so I don't want to, hold anybody on any longer, but just thank you guys so much for joining us. I hope you had fun. I hope you learned something new. And you know what? Everybody should wear glitter. I'm telling you, it makes you just feel fabulous.
It suits you, Inge. It suits you.
All right. So everybody, thank you so much for joining us. My wonderful team loved all your chats and comments and stuff. So you know what? Reach out to us. We're here for you. In-person events are coming back, and we're going to be at a lot of Fairmont hotels with a lot of smart entertainment people. So yay!
Looking forward to it.
Yes.
Thanks for joining us.
Thanks, everyone. Have a great night. Bye.